quite late. I try to be within 10 minutes of my appointed time, so I very much apologize for anybody who may have been waiting. I have zero excuse for it, so I'm just gonna apologize for it. So let me just make sure that my technology is working and things posted the way that they were supposed to, and that, you know, you can hear my microphone and it's not too loud and annoying, because that's a thing. Please be patient with me for a moment. If you're watching this in the future and I haven't edited it out, that is quite the mouthful. Just go ahead and move forward about just a minute, and then you should be good to go. So I'm just going to test the sound first. Just go ahead and... Oh, my mic sounds a little gnarly. Let's move it a little away from my face. See how that sounds. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, great. Thank you for your patience. Did it post to Twitter? Usually it does with no problem at all. Oh my god. My sound is still on. I'm using a different computer. This computer is technically not my property. Hi, Danger Man. How are ya? Yeah, well, today, instead of continuing the Valkyrie hunt, because judging by last week, I am clearly not ready to continue on with the more difficult Valkyries. So in place of that, there is a Valkyrie side quest that I'm going to begin to do today. Let me just post this to Facebook. You know, nobody watches it on Facebook, but I will post it anyway, just in case. Even though, like, maybe some people do, maybe I just don't know. I'm just like, honestly, Twitter is a good place, and Facebook has brought me zero joy lately. So it's posting now. It's posting. There we go. All right, and I should be ready. And yeah, just right now. Hey, Shadow Bullets. So today we're doing, I'm going to do the Valkyrie side quest. I think it's to figure out more about, like, why, you know, what happened to the Valkyries happened. So 1 second, I'm going to go up there. So, to be honest, the real reason why I was late is because I got new candles in the mail. And I kind of did a mini review of them, but it's very much like an on-the-phone type of review. No production quality, but I just wanted to, like, tell people about, you know, my favorite scents, which is always, like, does this smell like a cabin in the woods? If yes, then great. Successful. Alright. Now we're in business. Hello everybody, happy Sunday. Luckily today, I started within the realm of, like, being friendly to the international crowd. So, which I can't always do, but today I could. Please don't mind me adjusting myself. And note, I've been suffering from a little bit of a dry throat lately, so today's drink is the same as the last two. Tea with honey. Don't mind me. Still adjusting, getting my slippies on. Because I'm old and my slippies have arch support. Hey Cosmico! How are you doing today? I hope the answer is good, but if not, also okay. I hope I can make it better. Alright, where am I going? Alright, the plan. Is there a plan? The plan is to do some side questing, I think. So, I know that there is, like, a Valkyrie side quest. Ugh, I feel like the Shores of Nine never end. The Shores of Nine go on forever. Realm Tear Encounter. Alfheim Realm Tower. Yes, go to the Valkyrie High Council. So, this is what I would like to mark on my map. Bring the Valkyrie helms to the council. So we're not quite finished with that, and by we I mean me. I often refer to myself as we, don't know why. 8 Valkyries. All we have to do is find them, defeat them, collect their helmets, and take them to the High Council. These may be the toughest enemies we've faced yet. I mean, they're fun though, but I'm definitely not ready to finish. So, you know, I'm gonna start this one. I'm not going to get much further in the Valkyrie hunt because I need to be at least level 6. If I get to level 6, I'll continue. But we shall see. Alright. Don't mind me. Where was that again? And possibly just continue on with the journey as well. Hey! Yes, the royal we. I noticed I did that all over my Sekiro, my Sekiro streams. I'm like, we're going here. I'm like, why am I doing, why? Why? So, Council of the Valkyries, or the Alfheim Realm Tower. So that's where we're gonna go. It's a Venom thing. Oh man, I still need to see Venom. I finally saw The Revenant this week. Oh my god. I was screaming the entire time. Like, I feel bad for my cat. He was like on my lap, and he's like, Mother, are you alright? And I was like, no! That bear had a raw deal. But, long story short, I think it's Tom Hardy, the actor. He played such a fucking asshole, but God, what an incredible actor. And I was like, you know, I really need to see Venom. Like, absolute, like, monster fucking heaven. So, yeah, I must see it. It's a must-see. We are going on an adventure together, Michael, even though I know you've been on this adventure, but I'm glad that we're here to share it together. It's gonna be fun. Hey, JB! The Venom thing. Me and Venom together. Me and my inner demon. I'm fine, I swear. Oh god, today I had a little rum and coke outside and like may have insinuated that I've committed murder before. This is what happens. When you cannot take me anywhere. Oh.
Aye, lad. The Council of Valkyries.
The Valkyries are of Valhalla, are they not?
Glad to see you're paying attention, brother. You are correct. Valhalla, the great hall of the Einherjar, is their home within Asgard. But while there, they are subject to the scrutiny of the All-Father himself. And relations between the Valkyries and Odin were tense during my tenure as his advisor.
Why?
Well, that's an even longer story, lad. For now, why don't we look around for some clues?
Silo Cliven. No. And I've never heard of Bronson, I don't think. That's one that I should hopefully remember. They're the Orgomanders displays a shit-eating grin. Oh, yeah, shit-eating grins are like my favorite. Like, yeah, look at him. But he's giving the slow blink, which means he's a sleepy snake friend. I love sleepy snakes. Small babies. Snake friends.
Whoa, you're back.
Cool! And I acquired more experience.
Well,
that's what I need.
Hear you, lad. The helms must only retain but a small portion of their owner.
Lemire, who is she?
Gunnar, mistress of war. After any conflict, big or small, she would be first on the scene, sussing out the worthy spirits for a free trip to Valhalla. A gruesome task, but she took great pride in it.
Any conflict. Impossible.
It's true. She had help from her sisters, of course, but Gunnar was always first to arrive. Her judgment of the fallen was unparalleled, and an invaluable resource to Odin. She was one of his favorites.
He forsook her. Oh, I need to go. There's a codex. Let me see if I can find where she is. Runes, scrolls. Mimir's tales, perhaps. Oh. I need to find where Gunnar is. Bestiary. Maybe she's in the bestiary. Who knows? Let's see. See, The Revenant, the movie I just watched this week. Good stuff. Gunnar, Hellwalker, elves. What about friends? Does she count as a friend? Aesir, trolls. Valkyries! There she is! Mimir said of Gunnar, Mistress of War. After any conflict, big or small, she would be the first on the scene, sussing out the worthy spirits for a free trip to Valhalla. A gruesome task, but she took great pride in it. Her judgment of the fallen was unparalleled and an invaluable resource to Odin. She was one of his favorites. So it's basically exactly what he said. I don't necessarily have to read it. It actually helps me because sometimes I get caught in the moment or I'm like sneakily reading comments. Oh, Bronson is about one of UK's most famous criminals. Been in prison most of his life. He was arrested in armed robbery when he was a probably young person. I can't finish that. Yeah, that's interesting. And Tom Hardy can really play some like dynamic characters.
This is none other than Geirdrithul, the Master of Arms in Valhalla, responsible for arming and training Odin's Einherjar.
Is what?
His army come Ragnarok. The entire reason Valhalla exists, you see. The Einherjar wait in the Great Hall endlessly, feasting, drinking and fornicating themselves silly. Once Ragnarok begins, Odin calls them into service to fight on his behalf. Geirdrithul had her hands full training that lot.
I mean, can I go there? I'm gonna take a little video of that. Hold on, just taking the video, doot. Like, where, how? Do I have to cleave some skulls to do it? I will cleave the skulls. Geirdrithul, that's how she pronounces her name. I was getting it wrong all the last time.
This, my friends, is Kara. Now, Valkyries are volatile by nature, but Kara, the lass is wild storm personified.
A wild storm.
Aye, calm and collected. Then the air would shift and the fury of her storm would unleash. It was beautiful in a way, assuming you could find proper shelter. Her tears would cleanse the blood-soaked battlefields.
Nice. So, I'm gonna take that as well. I think, are those all the 3 Valkyries we have so far? Let's see, probably Ys, and Ys. Aye, what is here? She was big mad, as with Virgil. She is the storm that is approaching. Love that. Love that for her. Go Kara. Unstable ore. A volatile substance that sparks on contact. Used to upgrade pommels with explosive damage effects. Found in treasure map caches. Very good. Alright. Eye of Runic Supremacy. JV, you can do that now, right? You can roll the R's like a champion. Taking damage during a runic attack reduces damage by 30%. Stacks up to 50% max. Honestly, to me, that's like so much fun. Like, gotta roll the R's. It's just a lovely thing to do. I can't separate Bury the Light with QAnonism. Ew. With the whole timing of the storms. No, you gotta just think of Virgil instead. Or your favorite villains. Sometimes I just think of other villains when I think of Bury the Light too, and it works. It's quite lovely. I'm like, hey, I can think of this villain too. I like this villain. Any villain that has some sort of a duality, which is like every villain that I like. Bury the Light. Alright, so this is kind of like an in progress type of thing. So, Valkyrie side quest, 13 minutes into the stream, is done. So what I'm going to do is I'll go back to Brock, and let me see, what other side quests do I have? Let me see. Virgil is too good for any of the other nonsense. It's true! Like, let's not sully Virgil's, well, I can't say good name, but Virgil's awesomeness on things like QAnon. Ew. Gross. What is this? Hail to the King. You know what? Let's do Hail to the King. Retrieve the ingredients to craft the Dwarven armor of legend. Looks like Brock and Sindri can put the whetstone and hammer we found to good use and craft us the Dwarven armor of legend. First things first, we need to go to Conan's Guard and use the key Brock gave us. Alright, that's where I'm going to go. Track. Perfect. Hail to the King. Let's do it. Oh yeah, Bury the Light, like, I'm obsessed. That's like, I think probably one of my all-time favorite songs. Roll those R's. It's my favorite! I've been doing it since I was little, but I was just, when I was little I would do all types of accents and just practice, like doing weird shit with my voice, because it's fun! I like it, and rolling the R's is like my favorite thing to do. It's a tricky quest, so have to free a dragon while doing so tricky fights. You know what? I'm game for it. I know that there are, I think, 3 dragons total. 3, like, extra dragons that are non-main quest. So I was wondering where the 3rd dragon was. So you know what? We're doing it. We're going there. Good. I'm glad that you guys like this side quest. Because I'm like, today I'm like, I'll probably try to avoid the main quest because I'm actually really far along in the main quest. And I don't want to get too far because I want to fight and defeat every single Valkyrie. Hello, my seagull friend.
Father, were you ever a leader?
Many years ago, yes. I led men in battle.
Were you a good leader?
It is complicated.
Did you
No
ever...
more questions, boy. Focus on the task at hand.
Doesn't want to talk about
Yes,
it.
sir.
He and I have a lot in common. You're like, this is a very traumatic thing, boy. I don't want to talk about it. Understood. Hey, there's a rune. Hi, Tim. Yes, today we are challenging a dragon.
Come here. Why did you say Tyr felt responsible for what Odin did to the giants?
There was an incident shortly after the forging of Mjolnir, when Tyr arranged a diplomatic meeting between Odin and the giant kings. Well, this was when the Long War was young, when victory was still a thing dreamed of, and the Jotnar might have tipped the balance between Aesir and Vanir. Odin had persuaded Tyr that the hammer was merely a deterrent, a means to broker peace from a position of strength. Tyr was hopeful to convince all parties they would prosper best through peace. He knew the giants were deeply concerned about the hammer, a super weapon in hands they did not trust. But they trusted Tyr. Tyr always believed the best in people, and taking Odin at his word in his desire for peace, he brought the Raven King to Jotunheim. From there, things unraveled quickly. The giants anticipated Odin's trickery and exposed his true agenda to spy and steal their secret wisdom. With magics, they expelled Odin from their realm and cursed him never to return. Frustrated, Odin visited his fury upon the giants of Midgard. Thor unleashed Mjolnir's might upon any giant he could find. None could stand against the tide of slaughter that followed. And at last, it seems, with Tyr's aid, they retreated. The tower disappeared, no giants could be found in Midgard, and no man nor god has set foot in Jotunheim since.
So that's some cool backstory there. I'm gonna just collect that video for maybe purposes. So I'm gonna see if I'm even close to where I need to be. Am I? Not really, no, I think... Which way? I feel like this might be the right way? Maybe? I am confused. I don't know which way to go. So this is more like to Fafnir's storeroom. Or maybe over here instead. I feel like that should be... Alright, boat dock. Odin ain't shit, and his son ain't shit, that's right. Especially in God of War, they always the gods always piss me off. No, except for Freya. Freya is an angel, and she deserves the world. Hey, sorry. Yeah, Mimir is so wonderful. I'm so glad that, like, he's on the journey with us. Yeah.
That dragon, it's Baldur's, isn't it?
Yes.
And you brought it down to save me?
It was very heroic.
I'm probably gonna take that video too. That was like unexpectedly beautiful. I'm just like doot 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 along the Lake of Nine, and meanwhile the vistas are spectacularly gorgeous. Hello. I'm going away from the marker that I should be going in. I'm just enjoying the sights. Oh, there's a barrel. That's the type of person I am. Like, hello. Alright, I'm taking a video of that because there was just a really pretty scene there. There is a tier, a realm tier thing. I'm gonna go collect it. Oh, did I already? Yes, I already collected it. Well, I feel a little sheepish. Where am I now? Forgotten Caverns. I legitimately don't know how to get over here. I'm guessing it is here. Where am I? I am in here. So what I need to do is I need to exit out of here and I need to bang a quick Yui. Good. I was almost out of Hacksilver last time, so I'm just not gonna do much for upgrades until... I think this is where... Yes, this is where I marked on the map. Okay. Runner aground, kids! Kratos would be like, did you just call me a kid? I'd be like, yes, sir. Hi. How do I get up there? Hey! Snake friend! Look at his teeths. Oh, those big teeths. He would hate me. He'd be like, I am not a little snake friend. I'd be like, you're my little snake friend. I love you so much. He'd be like, what the fuck? Where do I go? Is it here? Is this where I need to be? Oh my god. Such a mossy beard. I know! What a mossy beard this big old snake friend has. I had an old coworker at work years ago. This was like back in 2012. And she would try to prank my coworkers by putting, little, like rubber snakes in...
You never told us what Magni and Modi had to do with
Oh shit, I'll listen to this.
Oh yes. Well, what happened after Hrungnir fell slain upon Thor was that nobody in the court could get the stone body off of him. Thor was no use at this point, his brain rattled, his breath shallow, but none of Odin's men were nearly strong enough to help. Then entered little Magni and Modi, no taller than shrubs. And while nobody but myself was looking, they flipped over Hrungnir's corpse and freed their father. Magni, being blonder, got all the credit, and Modi remained bitter about it from that day to the end, which I don't need to tell you about.
Ha! I don't think I had anything to do with that.
Beach over here.
I don't know what you're talking about. So, as I was saying before, my coworker would put rubber snakes in, like, people's desks and desk drawers and, like, on the floor near them. But she knew that she couldn't scare me because I liked snakes, so, like, she never tried to prank me. She's like, no, it won't work on you. You're gonna be like, oh, how delightful. A snake in my drawer. I'd be like, exactly. I'd be, like, so happy. I'd be like, hello, friend. I'd be a little freaked out if it was real, but, like, usually I know that people are trying to fuck with me. Yes, they're for sure better than the snakes in Bloodborne, which... by far have the funniest names. They're called the snake balls. Snake balls, everybody. I love it. Like the names in like Dark Souls and Bloodborne crack me up. Now we have a shortcut here. Hello, son. Are you winning, son? I'm going slow so I can take a video, potentially. Oh, I hear a dragon. It's gonna do a little sweeperoo. Kratos and his son, who's obviously winning. Alright, taking the video. Just in case. I don't know. It's like Sekiro where... I had no idea if I was gonna make a video, but like just in case, I'm gonna take this footage so I don't have to do this all over again. Incidentally, I am gonna make a Sekiro video, and I just hope beyond anything that I have enough footage. My first few Bloodborne videos, I was able to just get the footage from taking it my first go around, then the other one's like painstaking. Painstaking, but I genuinely do think that they're better videos for it. Snakes of Bloodborne. It's like, Sophie, Sin, if you're here, do a podcast on the Snakes of Bloodborne. I was able to see like all of 30 seconds of their AMA earlier today because I was eating tacos outside and it was like, hey, eating tacos, hi bye. Sekiro, Shadows Rage quit twice. I had so many times where I've suffered from burnout. And I'm going to talk about that on the video. It's like, it's a video that's going to be like praising, but also really heavily critical of Sekiro. So I'm kind of nervous about posting it because like, just posting anything critical is hard, especially when people have very strong feelings. But I have strong feelings of Sekiro too. Like, I genuinely think it's a masterpiece, but one that I am willing to pick apart.
Boy, over here.
Yes,
This
sir.
sign can't stop me because I can't read.
It says, "Glory to Motsignir, the Dwarf King. May his reign be long, prosperous, and filled with peace."
Oh, so maybe this Dwarf King became a dragon. After many winters, the stronghold of Kunasgard is complete. Motsignir has invited all citizens to attend the grand ceremony in the throne room. There we await the coming words of our king, who promises everlasting safety and prosperity. This new land is even more fertile than Veithergard, and with Rain as our stalwart sentry, we fear not from the Reavers, dark elves, nor any malevolent force. The reign of King Motsignir is truly blessed by Tyr himself. All hail the Dwarf King, protector of man. Huh, sounds like they actually like this Dwarf King. The people in Veithergard sure didn't. I wonder what changed. Cool. Cool, you know, Shadow Bullets, I'm not sure yet. Thank you for offering, though. If I, like, really need some, I'll let you know. Usually, if I need, like, supplementary footage that I didn't take, I'll just go back to my game, which I, like, usually keep, like, right before entering New Game Plus, and then just go back. So, I mean, I had to do that for my Elden Ring video. I was like, I want Sekiro footage, but I specifically wanted, oh, I forgot the name. Why do I forget the name of the place? Oh my god. Oh my god, I forget the name of the village! Mibu Village! I needed video of Mibu Village, and I was like, oh, that really made such an impression on me. I for sure grabbed video footage from Mibu Village. I didn't. I didn't, so I just went back and quickly grabbed a little bit. And I feel like I'm like, oh, you can kind of tell the footage is a little rushed, but like, nah, this is an Elden Ring video.
And welcome to Konungsgard. I just want to make sure you're good and prepared before heading in any further. There's all manner of nastiness left over from the Mad Dwarf King's foul practices.
What kind of practices?
Oh, various sacrificing, dark enchantments, blood, magic, and so forth. Quite common among the older dwarves, unfortunately.
Neat.
Old habits are hard to break.
Robert's bit got me because it's your name. I love it. Robert!
I'm feeling creative today.
The Legend of Robert, Robert of Time. The Legend of Robert, Robert's Mask. The Legend of Robert, Breath of the Robert. Sorry, I will forever be the worst. Blades, how am I doing? I am so close to level 6. Enchantments. Symbol of Defiance. Oh, I randomly have a good amount of hack silver now. Surprisingly. Do I need any of this? My friends are going to be like, get the Symbol of Cunning, and I'm going to be like, no! Oh wait, do I have a Resurrection Stone? I need a Resurrection Stone. Full Rage. This is the one. Oh yeah. Cool. I think I'll skip Breath of the Robert. The Legend of Robert, Breath of the Robert. Oh, why? I don't really need resources at the moment.
Come back anytime.
He's like, please upgrade yourself, and I'm like,
What can I do for
no!
you two?
And I'm like, that's legitimately how you level up, and I need to level. Why am I like this? Okay, upgrade. Anything for the axe? No. Blades? No. Chest armor? Oh. None of these are things that I like. Wrist armor. Any improvement? Ooh. Okay. Fully upgrade to add an enchantment socket to increase stats. My vitality goes way down though, but the rest of my stats are... Oh, cooldown? No, I'm not gonna trade my vitality for cooldown. See, this is where it gets sticky. This is where it gets very sticky. None of these I want. They all suck balls. And not in the fun way. Ooh! Not enough resources! See, this is why it's hard for me to level up right now. Okay. No. Oh! Not enough resources! Ah! Anger. Anger and annoyance. Okay, anything else I want to... No! No, I want this one, but I need perfect Asgardian steel. Morning breath isn't my strong... Listen, it's not anybody's strong point. We all need to brush our goddamn teeth in the morning.
I suppose you prefer my brother's work? You're
I
wrong.
don't want to hurt you! Yeah, I know. Sindri, you're my boy. You're like my best friend. Let's see how my health is doing. We're fine.
Whoa. Look.
Not a very welcoming
dragon.
place.
I see it, boy.
Oh my god. Where are...
I hope we can find the binding shrines. This place is huge.
That dragon looks like he's hot. He needs some water. Stat. Will you be my best friend, Mr. or Ms. Dragon? Your royal dragoness. Okay. Oh my god, so I found out last week... I found out, like, right after last week's stream that the way that I need to block people is actually just... They just reworded how they describe the word block. Hide. Oh, no, he's coming. Oh! I was gonna be like, oh lord, he coming. Is this the sneak attack? Is this what sneaking is in God of War? Oh, I love the Blades of Chaos. Greek Dad, you're the best. Oh, hey there! Can't hit me if you're too slow.
Done.
Needs some milk, get strong. Alright, needs to be strong. If you don't have real milk, have almond milk, for God's sakes. Hello there, chest friend. Unfair! Gross! Ah! Whip! Get the small fries first, and then get... And we'll get the... Oh wait, Atreus! Can I barehand him? Let's move on to our fists. No, fisting is not better. Fisting is not better than whipping. Okay, let's go back to my whip. Oh, good. There you go, you're winning, son. Yeah, JV, it's so true. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, you know, have a moment for a fresh sip of tea. Everything's gonna be, oh no, things are not gonna be fine. Okay. I hear a raven. Where are you? Odin's raven! I hear you, but I don't see you. Where are you, Odin's raven? There you are. Stay still for me. Okay. Oh, thank you, JB. See See, doing this on stream is actually incredibly helpful. There are some games that are kind of hard to do on stream. Like, for example, I honestly think that for first time playing, things like Souls games are actually very difficult to play on stream because it, you know, plus you want your own like full on experience, and a lot of the time that's best experience while being alone. I did it with Sekiro though because, like, as I mentioned before, I suffered from burnout a few times. And because I suffered from such like really powerful burnout, I was like, and plus like I had recently lost my job, so I was like, you know, I think that I am going to like just hold myself accountable and like do a stream because like I legitimately can't like go outside to enjoy things, so why don't I get my socialization in other forms? So stream started, the weekly stream started then, and what was the point of what I was saying? Oh, and also like I just wanted to hold myself accountable for like beating Sekiro. I wanted to beat it, but I was really having trouble with it, so it's like doing a weekly stream is like a commitment, so I'm gonna just do it. And I'm actually really grateful for it because I feel like I wouldn't even get my gaming in if not for the weekly stream at this point. Surprisingly so. It holds myself accountable for having fun.
If the Dwarf King captured more than one dragon, he must have needed them to create this legendary armor.
Interesting thought, lad. And it makes sense. Nearly everything about dragons is useful and contains power. Teeth, scales, even excrement.
Oh boy!
Excrement?
Shit.
Dragon shit is powerful?
Aye, lad. Totally powerful.
Oh!
Ed is having fun with you.
I mean, he could be right. We never know. Hey, where is the other one? Hey! Oh, is that it? Okay. I love when I can defeat an enemy and be like, oh, is that it? Hey, friend. Stealth! Is this stealth? Oh, yeet. The yeet occurred. Oh, hello. So I think there might be things up here, so let's explore it. Acquired 37 XP. Please don't let something jump out at me. Alright, where are we? Conansgard. Conansgard. Okay, that's how he pronounced it. It was more like Conansgard. I was like, Conansgard. Well, I try to pronounce things right. With varying results, but at least I try. My name's a little complicated, and people often don't get it right, so... I should start actually just saying my name in the beginning of stream, or not streams, but like videos. I think that'd be helpful, but it feels weird, me saying it. Does anyone else get that? There, you feel weird saying your own name? Yeah, I like that we're having this little chat about dragons while he teases Atreus. Yeah, that was lovely. That was so cute. Oh, Mimir. Okay, we're going back. We need to go back forward. Atreus is like, what the hell, father? And I'm like, son, I have no sense of direction. Oh my god, I can't believe today is August. Ah, existential dread about time passing. Yeah, do you feel weird saying your own name, or is it more like, whatever? I just, like, don't think of it, and plus I think it's weird. I'm like, you know who the fuck I am by this point. But it feels strange, you know? But I should say it, because I have people who, like, know me in real life who don't know how to pronounce my name, and it's weird. Speaking of, it's Michaela. That's how you pronounce it. How do you get up there? Let's see. Can I do it through here? Can I? Ooh, new bestiary. Let's read. Hell Shadow Scout. Michaela. Yes, that is it. It acts like a shadow, but uses ice magic instead of Sador magic. Definitely a Hell Walker. They can cast an ice wall as a cover. Father can throw the axe when they pop up behind cover and throw it past them and recall it to hit from behind. That is a very good piece of advice. Their ice walls do more than just provide cover. If we get too close, they can detonate it. We should try to deal with them from range. We pronounce it Mickey D's. Yes! Oh my god, JV. So when I used to work in, like, it was kind of like a half sales, half customer service role, my personal coupon was McD. I was like, yeah, you can use my coupon. McD, it gets you fries and a drink. Except I was selling memberships. But I love that. That's awesome that I could do that. I'd be like, McD, fries and a drink. Oh,
Not
we're back to
a very
Sindri.
welcoming place, is it?
But it's lovely, Sindri. But a lot of people say Michella, but I'm like, have you heard of a Michella before? You've probably heard a couple of Michaelas, but a Michella, have you? Is it a thing? And I apologize if it is and that's your name, or you know somebody who it is. I apologize. But it's just, I hear it a lot. I'm like, that is not my name. Look at the 10-piece McNugs. You know what? You're gonna get 12 pieces, because you're a friend. Nuggies! It's like McDonald's. We got food at home! But my nuggies! Get the McD discount for fries and a drink. Oh. What?
Huh.
Oh.
That's an impressive front door.
Collect
These
keys
materials must be pretty special to make a legendary armor.
to enter the
This
stronghold.
legendary armor better be worth the trouble.
I hope it
If
is.
Brock and Sindri make it together, I'm sure it's worth the effort. Don't you trust them at least?
I trust you, Atreus. I do not trust the legend.
He trusts Atreus, guys! My hair looks like fire right now. That's kind of neat. I'd been dyeing my hair for a really long time before the pandemic, so I forgot what my natural hair looked like. And then I was like, oh, that's redder than expected.
Looks like it needs 3 entry stones.
Oh, he's angry. Meanwhile, Virgil is the one who pulls into the McDonald's, orders a single coffee and leaves. Yes, it's true, he would. And then he would be like, this is power. Is this where I came from? No, right? 9. Hey, empty channel. Oh, which game do you think will be my game of the year? Is that what you're asking? So, guilty as charged, just like with 2020, I haven't played any 2021 new releases yet. And I didn't play any 2020 new releases until November of that year, and I feel like it's probably going to be the same. Well, actually, no. I'm playing Legend of Mana right now. But that is a re-release, so I don't know if that counts. But Legend of Mana is lovely. I don't know if that's going to be my game of the year, though, because I don't know if it stood the test of time, but I love the game anyway. My Game of Thrones. What's going to be my Game of Thrones? Well, Daenerys Targaryen, obviously. The Dragon Lady. Speaking of salons, when I used to go there, she used to call me the Dragon Lady, because I'm like, just make it look like I am about to burn King's Landing. And she's like, got it. And she would do a freaking magnificent job. I miss my moon hair. Ooh, how am I doing on rage? Okay, I could use more. Woohoo! Which means there's gonna be a boss coming. Oh, hi there!
Wolver!
Oh, hello! Is this Beastars? Oh, I could have parried that! See, I can parry sometimes. Rude! I'm in a bad angle. Ah, there we go. Bust some skulls. Yes. Oh, shit. I need to do things. How dare you make me do things? I want to sit here, not do anything. Hey, friendo! Ooh, 3 times! the arm, break the arm. Ah, that's fun. Ah! Hey! All I had to do was like scratch him that time. But so far, I do not have a Game of the Year for that reason, just because, again, the only 2021 release I've played so far is a re-release. It's Legend of Mana. Lovely game. Great older RPG. It does not hold your hand, though. There was one person who gave it a terrible review, but only because it didn't hold their hand. I'm like, how do you think games worked back in the day? They didn't hold your hand. Like, I don't... Don't let me get into that discourse. I won't. Let's see. Love how Kratos just punches a werewolf like beast to death and just rips its jaw. I know, isn't that great? The finishing moves in this game, they're delicious. They're so good. Oh, I need to open that from another way. Oh, empty channel. We're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! I am always down to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! I love it so much. You like She's air of mystery and wisdom. Your favorite girl in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes! I love her. Like, I loved her, like, when I was younger and watching it, like, backstory, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, when it came out in America, like, in the early mid-2000s, and really, like, adored it. I was a teenager back then. And then, like, just this past year, I've been just seeing the figures coming out and seeing things here and there on, like, my feed on Twitter, and I was like, you know, I should really watch it again. I haven't watched it in a long time, and I, like, got out of it really quickly because, I just really didn't like how, like, frankly, really homophobic Yu-Gi-Oh! The abridged series was. So it was like, and it was hard to enjoy it when people were, like, quoting from it. And I'm like, this makes me uncomfortable as a gay person. So I stopped watching it. Started watching it again. Oh my god, it's like no time has passed. I love and adore it so much. And, like, oh, I'm so happy to get back into it. And Ishizu is so lovely. I loved her before. Adore her now, and like I just watching it again, I'm like, she is like the perfect big sister, so responsible. Also, can we talk about her being like the head of antiquities in her country and she's 20 years old? Like, what the hell? You champion, you're the greatest person ever, and I just want to have drinks with you. If you're a Shizu Ishtar, call me. If you look like a Shizu Ishtar, please slide into my DMs. Yeah, well, this is the thing, JB. You're so right. You're so right. And I think you did a post that was like, they did my dirty. And they did. Like, it was only because Yami Malik fucked with her head. That's the only reason she lost. She would have won. And I need to run. I don't know where I'm running to. Oh, this is going to be a failure. Just let it fail. Just let it fail. I don't know what to do. Yeah, this is the thing. Oh my god, this makes me angry. Pegasus is not 24 years old. There is no fucking way he's 24 years old. He's just not. The man is 45. He is 45 years old, and I am not accepting any other answer. And like, even the kids' ages are a little weird. Like, it's definitely like they start being about 16. They're in 10th grade, for sure. But by Battle City, you can tell they've like gotten a tad older. And then by DSOD, the movie, they're about to graduate. So I'm like, yeah, they're not still 16 at that point. Oh my god, why? What am I doing there? Where is the puzzle that I need to solve? Can I go down here? Yeah, Danger. I just figured out. I was like, wait a second, this is a puzzle. Ugh. It's one of those days where it's like oven hot too. It's like definitely in the mid-90s outside, and I have my air conditioning on, but streaming makes me nervous, but in like a fun way, a good way. But I think that just talking to people just makes me sweat. So I'm just very hot at the moment. And I think also because my hair is down. That does not help. My hair is like an oven. It's very thick. And that's why, like, believe it or not, half of it's shaved in the back. I have a half-shaved head. Puzzle. What are we gonna do to solve this here puzzle? I don't know. Oh boy. Dangerman, if I get fed up, I will contact you. Oh wait, can we, is there anything we can do to this rock pile? Oh! Oh, hello, Soul Devourer! Okay! Hey there! I'm doing no damage! Oh, he's gonna do an AoE. I learned that too late. Ah, he's gonna do it again! I walked into that. Oh. He is... I need my thing. Oh, haha, hello. Oh no! Me being just a little too slow here. Hey, Quinn! Oh god, I gotta get... Ah! I'm doing this for the health at this point. Oh, I need to wait. I should have known. Hello there, friendo. Oh, hey! Oh, no! Ah! Somebody throw things at you, please, sir.
Now's your chance.
I was trying to solve a puzzle, and then this Soul Devourer is being so rude! And decided to attack me. How fucking fuck. I walked into that. Oh, there's health. Over here. Oh my god. Not yet, Mimir. Oh. Ah! At least I got a resurrection stone. Full berserker mode. Hi there! Ah!
Only 2 left.
Where the fuckity fuck? Oh, there it is! Ah! Okay, go, 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 go! Throw it! No, I'm dead,
I'm coming to you.
but not permanently. I will come back. There we go. Oh, was that it? Alright, no more rage. First time! Increases resistance to poison by 50%. That's great. Satyr Sigil of Runic Power. How's D&D? It was fun. Oh my god. So, Quinn. I have a villain archetype character, even though, like, I'm not gonna tell you her motivations, but she's a villain archetype, but she's going on the journey with the good guys, basically. And I sort of poisoned an old wizard in the middle of the square, and I rolled it, like, my friend / DM is like, you're gonna poison the wizard who is giving you a warning? I was like, yes! She's like, alright, roll for initiative. And I got a 20, and she's like, okay, you do it with complete stealth. And I'm like, ha! And, like, my, oh god, my deception is +6 for some freak of nature reason, and, like, I'm just here to poison people and lie. It's gonna be great. Speaking of poison, but yeah, no, I don't have a full synopsis yet, because in a lot of it, like, well, I'll give you, like, the basics. Like, so our D&D world that we're going in, we were really well prepared because, like, my friend, like, she is a writer, and she is writing a bunch of her own novels, and we're just to, like, kind of test out how her world works in real life, well, kind of in real life. Her D&D world is her story world, which is really, 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 really cool. It's like a seaside city. Mine's like what I personally call a failed villain necromancer character, and, like, because she wasn't good at villainry on her own, now she's enlisting the help of my other party members to help her with a revenge story. And one of my other party members, so one of my friends, she's like, I think that she's gonna do, like, a very, like, morally good type of character. Oh, but me and my friend is a thief. And she was hilarious. She was like, oh, well, looks like, she's like, going around people, she's like, yeah, it wouldn't be terrible if something happened to your bag here, and, like, she was just stealing shit, and I was just lying and poisoning people, and she's like, what the fuck, you two? Like, no, I'm sorry. Don't ever do things with us, we're bad. Even though my character's surprisingly chaotic neutral, so she's not pure evil or anything. She has, like, a revenge story, and there's a reason why she wants to do what she wants to do. Hi! There are werewolves here. I don't know how to solve this puzzle. How dare you bite me? You wolf friends? Alright. That's incredibly rude. I don't want to just keep going forward because I want to solve this puzzle. This puzzle. But at the same time... Ooh, is this a shortcut? It is! Okay. That will solve the puzzle for me, right? Oh yeah, no, I agree, Twin. And listen, my friends know me by now. This is the thing. Like, they know me. They know that, like, I'm gonna go out of my way to, like, fuck with them. And they're okay with it. I think, part of why my friend is so good and her character is so good is to fuck with my character. So the fuckery is completely mutual. I promise you. Yeah, of course. Like, I'm not gonna harm, like, this is the thing. I'm not going to tell them, and they're hopefully not watching. Maybe they're watching. Tiffany, if you're watching, cover your ears now. But, like, this is the thing. I'm going to be loyal to my party members. Like, I've already sworn that. But I'm going to be shifty as fuck. But I'm going to be loyal to them. I'm going to be horrible to everyone else, though. Oh, yeah, no worries, Quinn. I'm not the type of person who would, like, let, like... our, like, monthly D&D sessions, which is, like, the only time we have with one another, like, go to waste because, like, you know, like, why? Like, the whole point is to have fun. And the DM is lovely. Like, she's not like, oh, and that didn't work. That was not a good attempt. Oh, wait. Maybe I can do it by doing it this way instead. Because before, I just didn't have enough time, but maybe it's because I started from there and not here. Let's try it from here. Yeah, I would never, like, violate my friend's, like, level of fun for, like, what, a character that I made up in my head? Like, nah. There we go. Ah! How am I gonna do this? This is a puzzle. Ah! Now you're gonna make a shifty character to fuck with everyone too. Yes, but it's fun. See, that's the thing. Like, I created the shifty character for, like, the revenge quest, and my friend created the character her character to fuck with my shifty character. Because we did like 2 different, like, what our DM called, like, session zeros, which is like motherfucker, sorry, which is like her kind of like getting us used to, like, the game and everything. So it wasn't just us filling out the character sheets and going, which was actually really, really cool. Ah! No, I need to charge that. Oh my god. Oh, so it's like, you're it? Mine, like, she wanted us to actually have, like, full-on, like, really fleshed out characters. Like, she was very serious about it. And I was like, I told her really early on, I was like, I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. I have a character in mind. It was, like, elaborate, but I'm like, I don't know what motivates her. I don't know what happened to her in her life. But then I was, like, walking around and I was like, this is what happened to her in her life. Now I know. It was between sessions. Let me see. God fucking don't mind me. How do I do this? Danger Man? How? Do I throw it? Again? Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna try it. Because I definitely can't sidle over that thing. I don't have time. But I may have time to throw it. Let's use baseball logic. You don't have time to run it, but you have time to throw it. Maybe I needed to get closer. Danger Man, if you know what to do. I will accept advice at this point, because I'm like, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Alright, right. Throw it! Angry. I'm angry now. And book update. I do like Kafka. Unfinished books, that is a good question. Again, at this point, I don't have a lot of reading time anymore. And if it's unfinished, like, did somebody else, like, did an editor, like, finish it on his behalf? Oh, I have to open a bridge, which is on the other side. Okay. I think I already did that, Danger Man, though. Let me see. Let me see. I will show you. So I opened this gate up, but I didn't have quite enough time to do what I needed. But I know that there is a detail that I'm missing specifically. Maybe there's something else that I need to do that I'm also missing. Sorry, it is very warm in this hair. I have to put it up. Ugh. Oh my god, that's like an oven. That is an oven. Warmest thing, and it's 95 degrees. Look above. Throw the axe at the crystal. Thank you. Danger Man. You are so smart. Oh my god. Let's see. Okay. Not the Chaos Blades. Wait. And it floats to you. Okay. So I was like, oh no, did I just ruin everything? All right. Okay. Alright, let's carry it around. Yes, Kafka's work is absurd. In a strange way, the lack of endings on them strengthens what they represent. Oh, that's interesting. I've been taking to, I recently followed a Kafka's, like, journal bot. And I've been just reading his unfinished journals. Rude! Alright. Do I have enough time? Do I have time? No, I did not. I just punched a wolf in the face. There we go. Oh!
Not too hard.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, there it is. There is a thing that you put a crystal in.
Ready yourself, boy.
Nope. Sorry, can't get me if I'm busy defeating other wolves. Oh man, Atreus' arrow attacks are so great. There we go. Oh wow, so you saw the Kafka journal bot? Oh, and Quinn, I saw your comment from the other day. I'm sorry I haven't responded to it yet. My personal laptop is completely unusable at this point. It's been on its last legs for like 6 months, but I haven't really been able to afford to replace it. So it is what it is. So now I'm just like using my work laptop, which is not my property, but I can do certain things on it. Like if I need to like put on a stream, I will, but I may need to use it for editing videos. They should be okay with that because my company is rather lovely. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, I need to read the rest of that comment because I can't see it all. Let me see. Who is his girlfriend? She's a goddamn queen in her own right. Kafka's strangely comforting. Kafka really is strangely comforting. Like, I think it's because when I read the Metamorphosis, what was going on, like, outside of my door was really troubling. And I'm not going to elaborate on it, but, like, it was kind of rough, and, like, it was a rough time in, like, my life, like, around in high school, and I had, like, a rough home life at the time. What was going on outside my door was very troubling. And so reading the Metamorphosis was strangely, like, comforting, because I just felt a lot like Gregor Samsa in that moment. I couldn't help it. But yeah, it was like, you know, there's something about this that makes me feel just better. Even though it's extremely dark. I guess it made me feel like I wasn't so alone. He validates us in the feeling of being alone. So that's what I was just saying. Not only from others, but from our own thoughts, and because that he allows us to come to. A little while, I found his stuff uplifting. It really is, like, that's kind of why I like it so much. And it's not like, I draw the line, I like existentialism, but I don't really like nihilism. Because I think that's too defeatist. But existentialism is, like, more like the whole, oh, thank you so much, Danger Man, for helping me with this puzzle. Would have taken 100 times longer without you. But, like, what was I going to say? Existentialism is good because it's like the meaning of life is like what you make it. You can make your own meaning if you like, and like enjoy the little things and the little experiences. And I really like that a lot. Like thinking that you always have to have a mission or a purpose, like it's just a leader, like it leads you to disappointment most of the time. And nihilism is just like there is no point to living. So I'm like, I don't like that. It's not my thing. But existentialism is like, it's nice. And it tells you that in kind of like a dark but kind of realistic way. So I like it. I very much enjoy it. Let's free our dragon friend. Oh, nope, not yet. Not yet. The mission's right here. Legendary armor.
Stone number 2. This place is even bigger than Vadergard.
Yes. The Dwarf King's reach appears vast.
Wonder what happened to him.
It is a great mystery, even amongst the sons of Ivaldi. Motsognir's behaviour before his disappearance grew increasingly erratic.
Why?
The Devegrathikr, the very armour you find yourself searching for. Though he found 2, I'd wager his failure to find the 3rd ingredient drove him to madness.
Great! That's what we're doing right now! Awesome! Thank you, Mimir. Yeah, and you know, I'm a fan of absurdism. Like, even since I was little, like, one of my favorite shows growing up, because I'm older than I look, is Kids in the Hall, which ran from 1989 to 1994. And as a kid, that was like one of my favorite shows. And all it is, it's like Canadian humor, and it's Canadian absurdist humor. And I was like, I'm obsessed. I love this so much. And I like absurdism. It's like a weird lens to look at reality with, but it works. And I am glowing. I apologize. I assure you that I've gotten sun. I assure you. But I don't like getting too much, because, like, I am at risk for health issues. Let's see. Kafka is absurdist. Defeatism is inherently shallow because it assumes a necessary objective, which is the antithesis. Writers like Kafka show us the feelings that lead us to defeatism, but they are not in themselves defeatist. They allow it as a subjective. I will have to read the entire thing later. Yeah, I agree with that, because, like, you can think of it as defeatist. I don't think that that's wrong, because there are different interpretations. Like penal colony, you could be like, oh, that's pretty defeatist. The end of that, oh my god. I read that, I think, right after Metamorphosis, but it didn't quite have the impact of the Metamorphosis to me, but, like, I read them back to back while things were going on right outside my door. Did I already open this up? I think I did. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I need to not do that. This is one of those times where, like, and I have not changed since then. They're like, oh yeah, the assignment is due, like, tomorrow. And, like, meanwhile, me at midnight, gee, I should really read these 2 novellas. So I was, I think, up until 3 or 4 in the morning that day. But it was fine, because, like, kind of watching over the situation that was happening outside my door, making sure that people involved were okay. You don't find it defeatist at all, but you can see the stories taking place in a world where their protagonist can't really find the meaning. Oh, I'm gonna just finish that comment because they're very insightful. Find the meaning in, which I think is something we've all felt. Yeah, that's true. Even, like, Gregor Samsa, like, there were ways for him to, like, move out of the situation he was in, but he just didn't know it. And, like, I feel bad because, like, that's the situations that a lot of, like, victims get into of various situations. So I do not blame Victor Samsa. Or not, Gregor Samsa, not Victor.
Looks like we need 3.
Hey there! Oh, I just let myself get slapped by these dudes. Ooh, the music's so great. Ooh. This is overkill. Oh, hey there, friendo.
Look out!
That one just needed to be like tapped. There we go. That's a parry. I'm working on it, I promise. I still don't like doing it, but
The enemies are strong here.
do it for you
Your
guys.
guard up.
And Kratos. Yeah, JB, like, one of my dearest friends loves Rick and Morty, but I have trouble getting into it, but I respect people that do like it. Gregor Sansa is a very relatable character as well. And, like, I was, like, relating at that moment to Gregor. I was like, that's me right now. Oh, no. I remember the passage toward the end where he seeks his sister's music for the last time. Yes, because this is what happens in the Metamorphosis. So it starts with this is the beginning line. I forget exactly what it was, but it's very powerful. And it's like Gregor Samsa awoke one morning to find himself transformed into a giant insect. It's something to that degree. And you're like, what? It's so good. I can just destroy this dude right now. But the whole thing is him kind of coming to grips with, like, the feeling of uselessness because his family relied upon him for a lot of things, and then just suddenly being incapacitated like that, like, was extremely traumatic for him. And, like, the insect is, you could think of it like literal, or you could think of it as a metaphor. And as a metaphor, like the feeling of uselessness in a situation that's so much bigger than you, where you've suddenly become incapacitated. It's just like, it's horrific, but it's very emotional. It's very cerebral. So it takes you on the journey of, like, what Gregor Samsa believes, and, or not believes, what he experiences. And one of those things is, like, he really finds solace and comfort in his sister's music, and his sister is one of the few people who kind of still care about him throughout. Yes, I love when he considers going, but same, like, that's what I would do. I'd be like, I got 6 legs, I'm going to bed. Yeah, Kafka is a little bit funny. I liked when he said, though, that, like, there's one point in his journal, and he's like, if I ever got married, I'd never be able to just do what I want to do. And I'm like, you know, so many women deal with that, too. Oh! He just tried to throw a motherfucker at me. Ah! There we go. That's a parry. Ah! That was a little too early, I think. Oh, hey! These motherfuckers. I should get these guys first. Oh, I could have parried that, but... There we go. I just didn't want to get distracted. Oh, he tried. Oh, okay! Maybe he's gonna succeed. Oh, hey, R3. Hey, Daniel! Yes, he was gonna food, like, beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
We are done here.
Yeah, Quinn just went ahead and posted the beginning line of the Metamorphosis, which I will read out. But I was fighting a troll thing. When Gregor Samsa awoke one morning from a troubled demons, yes, same, so relatable, he found himself transformed into a monstrous cockroach. Oh, jeez, that was my shoulder. I apologize. Let's see. Oh, there's more, and I didn't get to read it. Fighting a boss. Interesting thing, the term used in the original German was the same term used by the Nazis to catalog those people meant for the death camps. More literally, Gregor became a giant monstrous vermin. Oh man, that brings a whole new level to it. God, that's awful. Alright, back to God of War. I'm just like, literature conversations? Huzzah! Most of what I've been reading is fan-made literature lately. However, I think that it's better than a lot of the books that are being released in, like, recent memory, to be honest. There were 2 ways. I hope that this is, like, the one to the secret treasure and not the one I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, yes! Yes, good! Secret treasure. Exactly. That is my goal. Because greed comes first. I will get the thing first, and then I'll do the main thing. But finding the treasure and raiding it is my jam. Right. I don't remember a lot of my dreams, but I do remember I have recorded, and man, I make some random jumps. Yeah, dreams are so interesting. I've been advised to start dream journals, but it's so much effort. But last night, I do dream a lot, and they're very vivid, which is good and bad. It's a little mix of both. Is this the way back, maybe? I'm not sure. Let me see where I'm at with health. Okay, I could use that. But last night, it was like, oh, it was a bittersweet dream because I dreamed that I was just in New York City and it was like still the pandemic, but for some reason I was like in NYC just chilling. And like I was going through shops and I found this lovely, like mysterious, like kind of magical antique shop, an old bookshop. And I was like, I love this. And then I looked over and it was my aunt, like who owned it in the dream. And I was like, wait a second. And then I looked over and my dad was just lounging, living his best life. And like we had a big hug because because of the pandemic, I haven't seen my dad in like 2 years. So, and he's one of my favorite people. Like we don't talk a lot, but when we do, it's like one of those things where you don't have to talk a whole lot, but it's like, you know, a person and you can just look at them and you have like a personal agreement with them and there doesn't need to be a lot of banter. And it's just lovely. So it was sad because I woke up and I'm like, I didn't get to see him. So one of those happy dreams that make you feel sad. You had a dream the other day that you saw Nicolas Cage from being run over. Oh no. We teamed up and become vigilant. Oh my god, you were a vigilante with Nicolas Cage. That's awesome. So not quite a journal, just a bunch of rando audio recordings. Oh, that's cool too though, Dan. That's awesome. Audio recordings can be really powerful too. I have a little small notebook of randomness. And right now I'm just using it for like D&D notes, but I also use it for sewing notes and random things. And if I do have like a weird dream or something that I don't think I can remember, like last night I can obviously remember what happened, but sometimes I can't. And I'll write weird things down. So, okay, hold on. I'm just gonna take a little video of this. No. Controlling the camera on this game is difficult. I want it to be like, too fast, too fast. Slow, slow. There, that's the shit. Oh yeah, look at that dragon.
There he is. Are these boy or girl dragons?
I do not know.
There are a few ways to find out, but they're rather messy.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Okay, that is a great little video. I have a lot of nightmares. Same, Quinn. I do too, and it sucks. I think like I was doing well, and like I had a lot of nightmares like after certain events in my life, but then like they calmed down. But due to the pandemic, I suffered a lot since then. So like right now, I'm kind of off and on suffering nightmares. They always allow me to understand what I struggle with on a day-to-day better. Yeah, you know what, Quinn? That's true. For me, sometimes it just doesn't help because, like, I just want to sleep. I already do, what's it called, like, revenge bedtime procrastination, and that's, like, a thing! And that's, like, what I've been doing since I was a teenager, hence, like, me reading the Metamorphosis, like, in high school from 12 to 4 in the morning. Because bedtime, revenge, procrastination, hi! I love dragons. Oh. No, it's a little too far. Ah, there we go. Thunder Dragon boss. I don't know if it's a boss. I think we just need to free the dragon. Dragons are the best creatures in existence. I'm sad when I have to kill one. Yeah, honestly, sometimes I love Monster Hunter, for instance, but like Monster Hunter can be hard to play because you have to kill these beautiful dragons. That's why I kind of want to play Monster Hunter Stories. Because they're your friends. Like, you have a baby Rathalos, and Rathalos are my favorite. But rather messy. Mimir. So, you need to gather 3 runes. There is like this rune, this rune, and this rune. I'm never gonna remember that. And there's a mask inside of it. It looks like almost like a Valkyrie mask or a helmet? Okay. Yeah, you know what, Quinn, like that's hit the nail on the head for me as well. And it sucks, like, surprisingly, surprisingly Bloodborne helped me get over a lot of the worst of the nightmares that I was having. Because, and you would think like, oh, that would probably give you more nightmares, right? Because it's horrific, this is a horror story. But I'm like, really it's because, oh, I got a trophy. But it's because like it gives you like horror that you can control. It's the same reason why a lot of people like slasher movies. Like, there's always like a lone survivor at the end. Let's see, put things into perspective in a nice way. But Bloodborne gave me a horror that I could control. And I liked that. Oh, hey, you got stuck. And then the nightmares stopped for like years after that. But then I think the pandemic just kind of messed me up, so back to having nightmares. But there's nothing I can do. I'm just trying to embrace the uncertainty at this point, and that's all I can do. Rude! Yeah, there is something. Oh, I can get this one. Nice. Good. Well, I'm glad that you're able to work that into something like that's productive for you, Quinn, because that can be really valuable. And then you can turn what you're experiencing into something that you can love and be proud of. And that's good. Like, we can't always control what happens to us, but we can control how we react. Alright. Oh, there's more! Rude! Okay. R3. R3 time.
One more to go.
Yeah, Dan, that's a good thing. Oh, it's gonna explode. Oh, that exploded. Yeah, I don't wish nightmares on anybody. It sucks. That's a sucky thing to happen. Oh, you did? Yeah, I was just talking about that with Zuli, because Zuli's dealing with similar stuff right now. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm glad that you saw that, because I was like, it's so hard too, because I'm like, oh, should I be vulnerable right now? And I'm like, yeah, I guess I should, because like, why not? I'm trying to work on like being more vulnerable, but I don't know if people can be trusted, and it sucks. Yeah, PTSD, I think, derives from the agony of the fact that it removes our control. Things like Kafka and Bloodborne can help with that. Yeah, for sure. Agreed. Completely.
That's not it.
No, it's not it, is it? Mm-mm. Wrong. Yeah, like when things happen and like control gets ripped from us, that can be like, that can be terrifying. That is not it. I need to solve this puzzle. I forget when I'm supposed to put these things on. Oh no! We're gonna explode in a second. Yeah, no, Dan, you're right. To be honest, like, you're not wrong. And you should say it, it's fine. But I guess, like, I'm trying to work on trusting more, because, like, it's better when you can find those people who you can trust. I will say that. It can be very good when you do. Huh, what do, Okay, that's what I have to do. Ah! Is that what I have to do? Oh, I'm confused.
One friend down.
You'd think this dragon would be a bit more supportive, seeing how we're trying to free it.
You would, but He said that's not it, but like, oh yeah, that's it. Haha, bitch. The gong has rung. What about you? What about you? Is there a mechanism? Oh yeah, honestly, like Quinn, you're right, and I was talking about that earlier today with my partner. Like, we're talking about like how a lot of people like, well, this is very deep for a God of War stream, but like a lot of people don't trust like vaccines, and I'm like, I think a part of the reason for that is because like we've been misled before about like ingredients that we take in and stuff like that. So like some people are not gonna particularly trust that. And like I am not one of those people. I'm certainly vaccinated. I very much believe in vaccines. Example, my dad had polio. If he had a vaccine, he would have been saved from decades of torment. So yeah, I'm very much a believer in it, but I'm like, I think that part of it's derived from like the fact that you don't feel like you can trust people, but sometimes you do have to actually learn to trust. Ha! So me saying that though, one of my friends would be like, "You're fucking saying that?" I'm like, eh. No, Atreus, get away! Haha, bitch. They thought they were something. They're about to find out that they're not.
You enjoy freeing them.
Well, yeah. Still seems like the right thing to do.
Oh, thanks, Quinn. Yeah, I like, again, it's like those things where I'm like, should I be vulnerable and say stuff that's very deeply personal? And it's hard. Okay, so this is one. This is one. And then I usually just slip into it anyway because, like, that's like my default. Like, how's the weather? Yeah, that's a good point, Danger Man. Mm-hmm. It's so bizarre. Just all of it's really bizarre. You got your second Pfizer? Yes, Team Pfizer, Danger Man. I'm Team Ms. Moderna, but like honestly, whatever you take is fine with me. That's awesome. Congrats. I hope you're feeling good. Some people get symptoms, others do not. I was one of the people that like my arm was a little sore, and first time I felt a tad under the weather, but it was fine. Turned out to be really good. Turned out to be just fine. I think that a lot of the like symptoms and stuff are really overblown. Like you hear the horror stories, but you don't hear the like normal stories from people who are just like, yeah, I had a fine time with this, you know? And I had a fine time. It wasn't like I had some arm sore. Like to me, the flu vaccine was worse. So, all good in the hood. Yeah. Oh no, toxic masculinity hit you like a truck. But hey, like I don't detect any now. So you know, congrats on your progress. That's awesome, Quinn. It still troubles me. Yeah, it's like, to be honest, like I've always been like non-binary. I've always known it, but I never had a word for it because I was born in the 80s and we didn't have a word for that back in the day. Oh hey, this is a fine angle that I can't use. But like, I never really felt connected to the meat sack that I'm currently wearing. But I feel it a little, like it gets me things. But like, I just have no time or place for toxic masculinity because I don't identify with that, but I also don't identify with like that people think that I need to be like subservient either, and like things that are necessarily feminine because I'm somewhere in the middle, and that changes day to day as well. You fuckers. And the you fuckers are these guys! Okay. Ah! Let the fisting commence! I'm getting the shifty magician first. Let's use the red lightning thing to chime the cage bell. Oh, thank you, Danger Man. But hey, in the meantime, I got this puzzle. You have a friend who's anti-vax because they are susceptible to ridiculous... Oh no, conspiracy theory. I used to work at a place where, like, this was years ago, but, like, we had, like, people that were like, oh no, the conspiracy theorists are calling, and they're like, your company is conspiring to do blah, 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 blah. And we're like, sir, this is a Wendy's. It was like, well, we were a Wendy's, but we were a booking company. We're like, our job is just to, like, really, like, genuinely just try to get you gigs. Like, we're really just trying. There is no vast conspiracy here. Like, I'm sorry that you think that, like, we're out to get you, but we're not. You know, we're not an evil corporation. We're a small company, you know. That's probably not it. Oh, hey! Hey! Thanks, Danger Man. That really helped. So, I know I can go through that, but I want to find... Wait, maybe the third shrine's inside. Is it? I don't know. Let's find out. I don't know. Yeah, I think I've been here. Dragon is feeling a tad irritable. Oh, you were oppressed as a teen? Yeah, that can be really hard. It's this pressure for on men to be sexually active. Oh, and you never realized you were ace. Yeah, that's hard too. Like, that's definitely not my journey, but, like, at the same time, like, I acknowledge the people who are. And, like, yeah, there's definitely a pressure. Like, even the movies and stuff that we watch, like, I mean, you don't have to. Like, if that's something you're not interested in, you shouldn't have to be pressured to do something that you don't want, you know? I'm learning, like, the more that I learn about that, I'm like, oh, okay, the more it's just useful. And I'm still learning as myself. If I could be Mystique from X-Men, life would be complete. So true! Damn, I love Mystique. Storm is, like, my all-time favorite. I love Storm. Like, everything from, like, her aesthetic to her, like, powers. Oh my god. Everything about her is just obsession-worthy. But, like, Mystique also, Hall of Fame level. Hall of Fame level Mystique. But again, Storm is, like, close to my heart forever. Hey, what's up? Oh, I need to go to fire. Oh, you're gonna slip. Yes! JV, you like Storm too? I love her so much. Woo! Racer! Ah! Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. Ah! I'm gonna die. Oh no. Oh, that's not quite enough. Oh, maybe that poison talisman would work. You suffer from nice guy mentality in high school. The more toxic masculinity. Yeah, that's definitely like a toxic trait as well. Being like, I'm so nice. Why doesn't everyone like me? I'm like, I assure you, you're not as nice as you think you are. But I'm glad that you guys, like, both of you, congratulations for, like, really learning and growing and getting out of that. Like, I really feel like there's a lot of merit to giving people the time and space to grow as human beings, because none of us are perfect. And if you're pretending to be morally superior, you're a fucking liar. And I'm just gonna say that right now. I've managed to become level 34, virgin by just whatever. Kind of hoping to make it to 40 and become a wizard. Magical power is attained. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Like, it's something that I really like, but it's like, that's just who I am. But that doesn't have to be everyone's journey. But also being a woman, it's hard because it's like, being very active and very imaginative, it's hard as a woman because, like, they expect you not to be, or they expect you to be virginal, and I'm just like, ha 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 ha, fuck you. Or they expect you not to get angry at things. Like, when people make you angry. Like, for those people who were here last week, like, they know, like, I got mad. Because people were... I'm not gonna get back into it, but I got angry. And I was like, stop getting angry. I'm like, you fucking made me angry. So, I have no regrets.
Boy, over here.
Yes, sir. Interesting.
Alright. Oh, he didn't say anything about it. Much like Odor of Vaethagard, Rain has been conscripted as head sentry of Conansgard. Though he may occasionally struggle against his bindings, he takes great pride in his task. What was I just talking about? His thunderous breath, while extraordinarily dangerous, is merely his way of expressing pride. However, do take caution during weekly maintenance of the dragon shrines. Rain will attempt to use his breath on you. Morning breath. This is not meant as an attack. It's merely his own cheeky way of passing the time. But make sure that you vacate the area immediately because it will kill you. It's like a warning. Oh boy. All rumors that Rain's presence attracts the dark elves of Alfheim is pure fiction. King Mosoknir will protect us from all beasts as he's done time and time again. Yeah, I don't believe any of this. That's hilarious. Robert's breath of the Robert! We're back to Breath of the Robert. I missed a few comments. I'm just like actually gonna go swing by and take a look. Need to stop trying to damn people, I think. You're too obsessed with perfection rather than managing what's available and what's true. So true, Quinn. I'm glad I went back and read it. Hey, Chris. First stream I caught and found your Bloodborne stuff a few days ago. Loved it. Yay. Well, welcome. We talk about some things here. Robert's breath. We just talked about the breath of the Robert. Perfection and power are overrated. I think you're very wise to choose happiness and love. Eero. That Uncle Eero? I felt like I was a little too old to, like, appreciate Avatar, which is weird because anybody of any age can appreciate Avatar. But I think, like, at the age that I was like, eh. But, like, I know that it's good. And I kind of want to watch it eventually. It's going to be one of those things that I get into, like, when I'm 45. And I'm going to be like, how the fuck did I not get into this when I was 20 and think that I was too old? My dumb ass, so ignore me. It's like me getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm 34. I love it so much. Oh boy! Alright! Good thing I'm the actually hairless God of War. Oh, Kratos, do you shave? Ignore everything I say. Dragon's Breath! Ah! These are the ones I want. These- oh, it's gonna explode. Just let it explode. Let's get these guys first. Oh! Wait, I need to switch my arrows, because light arrows, they're weak against. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, no, I ran into that. I can't see him. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. There he is. Hey, fella. Ah! This is very electrical! Oh, no. Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Oh! Okay! I did it. Oh, move! Move!
This armor so badly. What's so special about it?
There are many legends behind the DEVIANTART. A suspicious amount of legends.
I don't have a resurrection
Confirming
stone.
anything about this particular armor difficult. constant moon, the ability of the armor to offer ultimate protection. A useful attribute for an unpopular king, you see.
Yet this plagued land is all that remains of him. This is why you do not trust legends, boy.
Well, what can you trust?
Yourself, your eyes, your instincts.
Weren't we just talking
Blind
about
trust
this?
in a legend is a gamble, and rarely does it pay off.
If you
Robert's
say so.
Awakening. The ashes only allow aesthetic hair growth. Only aesthetic hair growth, like the beard. Which would be awesome if not for the whole murdered family thing. Yeah! That is something you don't want. Found that gender is just the limits of people's sympathy as well. People seem unable to look past gender when trying to understand. Yeah! Quinn! And I've even seen this in the LGBT community too, and it pisses me right the fuck off. Like, people expect things of you because of the way you look or you present yourself. Like, again, I just feel like I'm a spirit living within a meat sack. It doesn't really have a gender. But, like, I don't know if we need to become amoebas. I just think we need to be more understanding of each other. But, like, people expect me to have a certain behavior, and people expect others to have a certain behavior based on the way that they, like, present themselves physically. And I'm like, maybe don't. Maybe let's fucking not. Are we ready to have that conversation? And the level of sympathy is different, like, I don't need to, but I want to. Oh my god, is it like Quinn? It's like Bloodborne. You just want to become a magic squid. Oh, let's free the dragon! Let's do it. Time to become a magic squid. Like, ascension from humanity. Become the magic squid.
Yes, sir. Look out there.
That was really cute. Good luck out there. Aw. Oh my god, I am so glowing. Oh my god. That's so cool. Scale of the Mighty. High perk activation chance to grant a boost to strength. And a burst of health when Kratos' health drops to a critical level. Ooh. I like that. And the dragon attacks and everyone dies. That'd be funny. See, we could all be Mystique. Gender would be meaningless, changed as desired. Living life as different gender makes it possible to truly... Let's finish that thought by reading. Truly understand them. Yep. I feel like so much of gender is just a societal construct. Some of it isn't, especially when we talk about our trans friends. Because to them, they feel very deeply seated in their gender. And, like, cisgendered people, they feel very deeply seated in their gender. But, like, at the same time, like, I don't. But I also feel like, again, there's just a lot of societal expectation. But that's not true for every, like, my experience is not true for everybody. And I don't understand what makes people so deep-seated in it. But that's not, again, it's one of those things that I'm like, oh, maybe that's not for me to understand. Because, like, I don't understand that. I can just respect it. That's all. You would say, like, hey, just respect who I am? Yeah. I'm all for it.
Atreus, to me.
Okay,
That may not be good advice. I don't know where I'm going, Kratos. I remember, I think, the guest Sophie and Sin had in the Mikolash episode, when I heard you'd become a squid, I thought that was dumb. Oh, I'm gonna read the rest of this. And feel free to, like, if it's a long comment, feel free to write 2 comments, because I can't read it. I thought that was dumb, and in the end, I wanted to become a... You know what? That's so true, Squid. Quinn. Oh my god, I called you Squid. Don't mind me. It's like the people who think guys and girls just can't be friends. See, that makes no sense, and I don't like that, and I resent that, because I'm also bi, so that means I would have no friends. So I'm definitely friends with guys and ladies and non-binary folk. We can definitely be friends. Like, what the fuck? Squin! Squin! Magic squid. But yeah, I feel exactly the same. Like, at first, when I had unfortunately heard ahead of time that you can become a magic squid, in Bloodborne, and one of the endings, I was like, what the hell? I was like, I never want to become a magic squid. Then like 3/4 of the way into Bloodborne, I was like, I will become squid. I will become the squid. Because you start to understand what it means more, and the more you understand, you're like, I will become the squid. I shall ascend from the coils and restrictions of humanity to become something new and something different and something better. The power of squid compels thee. I just went back to the beginning. Bean! Yes! I love Bean. Bean is amazing and incredible. And they love Mikolash. And that's really cool. That's freaking awesome. They have good taste in characters. Yes, I know Bean. Bean is amazing. Ah. Wait, this was my greed spree. Okay, I'm retracing my steps. This is when I was like, greed is good. I like greed. Let's get the treasure chest. Hey, that's all that really matters. You're a gamer. Think of that. I had we went to an outdoor bar and we put on masks, of course, when we were interacting with any people. But the bartender there guessed that we were from Boston. And he's from New York, and we just started, like, telling, like, cracking dark-ass jokes. So good. The gamer. He's like, oh, you guys are from Massachusetts, aren't you? And we're like, oh, yeah. And he goes, you massholes. I'm like, yeah. Bloodborne is a very good depiction of the grotesque. Yes, which I'm sure you know, but in case you don't. I know about the grotesque. I have an art degree. For those who don't, though, read Quinn's comment. Mikolash is my gender! I love it! Ah, majestic! A hunter is a hunter, even in a dream. But alas, not so fast. The nightmare swirls and churns unending. So good! It's like the beginning of Bloodborne. I didn't understand how anyone would love Bloodborne so much. I was like, how do you love this? This is terrifying. But now I'm like, I love it. I'm one of those people now that love it. Oh, I can go inside now. Oh, maybe I should go see Sindri first. That was a long mission. That was very long. Okay, I'm going to get things. And I particularly need health. Because look at my health. I'm down to nothing. I love how Bloodborne as well, like, has so few lines in it that you remember, like, everything. Like, that doesn't happen a lot. Like, Dark Souls to me was a little too convoluted, and I couldn't remember things and understand it as well as I could understand Bloodborne. But, like, Bloodborne I can understand pretty easily. There's some toxicity with being transgender, at least for me when I was younger, trying to get people to be perceived as the gender. Sorry, I will finish that over here because it's a very serious comment. The gender you feel is hard, so you have to go into a hardline gender roles. Yeah, Chris, you know, I agree with that. And, like, thank you for sharing your experience, because I know that that's, like, it's hard to share something like that, so I appreciate your thoughts. No, I'm just blah, fuck it. Too old to care. I love that! Honestly, I feel like the too old to care is, like, an ascended form of just being. There's turning on some lights, because it's getting dark over here. Alright, where's Sindri? But yeah, like, I agree with that, and I think that I mean, from what I've seen, there's a little bit of that, too. And I get it, though. Like, you do have to, like, feel like you have to present sometimes, but, like, truth is, like, I don't think that you should have to present yourself on the outside any way that other people expect you to. I just think that you should do what's right for you, and I know that that's way easier said than done. So if you're just like, hey, that's hard for me, and I can't do that for me right now. Cool. Don't do it then. Or don't do it right now if you're not ready. Like, don't go by what I say, go by what feels right for you. Let's see, where do I need to be? I am farther than ever. Oi. Okay, that's going... I need to go back, I think? Have you already done the Thor statue? I think that I have, but I may not have, JB. I'm not sure. That may have been way earlier. The Lake of Mud is gender roles. As you once did for the vacuous raw. Oh man, every stream will be a Bloodborne stream, even if I'm playing God of War. Sometimes I'm 12 when I'm in my work truck giggling because you said nothing. Oh my god, wait a second, now I get that. I get it now. I said nothing. Dad! I need to find Sindri. Sindri? Sindri? I need your assistance. Watch me go all this way and then not need Sindri's assistance. Mikolash, Red, Judith Butler. No, I am... Whoa, where am I? Oh, don't mind me. I have zero sense of direction, and it's horrible. The worst. And my memory is terrible. Did anyone else, like, so for the Yu-Gi-Oh folks here, did anyone else, oh no, I'm back to the door! I guess I'll have to just go in and think about Sindri later. Anyone see the meme, and it was, Atem. And it's just him, like, in his palace, and it's like, did anyone else wake up gay with no memory? And I was like, that's me! Like, that's me, I'm also gay with no memory. That can be said for a lot of characters that I like from Yu-Gi-Oh! Gay with no memory. With the altar thingy. I'll say, I finally beat Vicar Amelia, which made me stop playing Bloodborne for 6 years yesterday. Congratulations, Chris, that's amazing. And that's hard, like, Vicar Amelia is really hard, especially on the first time. Like, these bosses are not something to be scoffed at.
What did you expect?
I don't know. Less ruin, I guess? Maybe the throne room's in better shape.
Also feel like a lot of young boys are indoctrinated into being anti-feminist from a young age. For sure, I agree with that, Quinn. This was what happened to me. Yeah, like, again, I'm just really glad that you were able to grow from that. And, like, and able to talk about that, too. Because, like, I mean, not everyone would be welcoming to hear that. But, like, as long as you're talking in the past tense, I think you're good. And I'm glad that you're sharing your experiences.
Stargather. Wow. That's a lot of arms.
That's fair to say.
6, 7, 8? Could he shoot 4 bows at once?
More of a swordsman. He did only have the 2 eyes.
It looks like Thor cut him down to size.
It's what he does.
So, JB, I've come to a conclusion. I'm rewatching season 5 of Yu-Gi-Oh! I, like, honestly, like, I don't have a lot of time, so I've been watching since April, and I've only gotten through Battle City, and, I'm on, like, 10 episodes left of season 5. I'm not ready for the tears. But, I have to say, yes, Kaiba is mad gay for Yugi. Number 2, I think he's a bicon. I think he's bi. Because he loved Kisara as well. Like, he loves her, and he loves her now. Even though it's been years and years and years and years and years and years and years. Back in the day. I think he loves her, but also he's, like, his rivalry with Yuki is, like, extremely gay. And I love that. That's the gayest show ever, and I'm like, no wonder I loved it when I was growing up, and I still love it now. I lost a person, they're like, it's supposed to be God of War. We're not talking about how Yu-Gi-Oh! Is gay. DS3 made the Soulsborne play style finally click for me. I'm glad to hear that, Chris. That's awesome. You are Rorona Zoro from One Piece. I still haven't seen One Piece. I know, it's horrible. But again, another long one. Miss Yu-Gi-Oh! But I can't watch the dub version, even though that's where all my nostalgia is. See, Chris, I started watching the dub, and I started watching it ironically, and then I'm like, wait a second, this is amazing. I love it. And then, like, partway through, I was like, like, some of the lines, it wasn't even the voice acting, it was the lines were, like, so cheesy. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna look at how this is in Japanese. And I fell in love with that. Like, oh my god, like, that was how I watched it from then on. But, like, oh, I have a lot of, like, English dub nostalgia, too. So I can watch it both ways. But I think some of the writing really suffered because they're like, oh, this is a children's show about card games. And I'm like, has a lot of adult themes. Have you seen Season 0? It's a lot of murder. So much murder. Oh yeah, Kaiba gets with everyone. So true, JP. In our happiest dreams, right? Oh, I think I've seen Zoro. Like, one of my friends used to cosplay him a lot. My friend Byron. He cosplayed Zoro. So, like, I'm familiar with him, but I don't know him a lot. But yeah, you can feel free to show me more. Is the dialogue not the voice? Yeah, I agree. Like, I watched the first thing I watched when I started my rewatch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was Dark Side of Dimensions, the movie that came out in, I think, 2016-ish. And, like, the English voice acting was great. I, like, loved it. And the writing was good. Like, they really did a great job with that movie. And I realized through that, and I realized through some of my rewatching of the dub, I was like, wait, I didn't dislike the voice acting. I disliked the translation and the writing, the way that was handled. And also the music. Music in the original is so good. Also, the Japanese voice actors knocked it out of the park. So good. Like, Bakura's voice actor, or actress, rather. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Love her so much. Like, obsessed. It, like, allows me to be obsessed with the character. I mean, like, hello, look at the fucking shirt I'm wearing. Love so much. Favorite character. It was the dialogue, not the voice acting. Oh yeah, well, I love Jonochi's Brooklyn accent. It's so funny. I love it a lot. Like, again, that's one of the things that got me into it in the first place. So good. Hey, Alex. Just wanted to come by. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. All right, now I'm going to read the lore. Every shrine tells a story of a giant of legend. The giants left behind shrines that tell stories from history. I love these stories and Mom told them. Let's see how many we can find. Oh. Is that it? I think you mean centuries, I know. I did, Dan. Back in the day. 3,000 years if you're watching the Japanese version. 5,000 years if you're watching the dub. Because for some reason they changed that. I don't know why. Yeah! The music is so good, JB! So good. I'm obsessed. And like, I can't associate Yu-Gi-Oh! With anything but the Japanese music. Oh yeah, it is late there in the UK. I tried to start it a little bit earlier here to be friendly for the UK and international folks. Yes, agreed. Time for me to raid things and get treasure. So great. Mark of the Element, Epic Enchantment, increases the rate of permafrost or immolation gain by 7%, stacks up to 21% max. Ooh, that's great for the Blades of Chaos. But I'm not going to put it on because I'm lame. Sorry for using that term, by the way. I should probably... That's one of those terms that I'm like, I need to phase that out. Oh, yay! Glad, Danger Man. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm trying. And I know that it was you who like really inspired me to try to get a little bit earlier. And, like, luckily I went out today. And then when I got home, I was like, well, I'm just going to finish up putting on eye makeup. Because I had put on, like, a little bit of face makeup and no eye makeup. And I was like, all right, we'll put on the eye makeup. Today, I was like, I was feeling the blue and gold. So I went all blue and gold. So all the darkness is blue and all the light is gold. Because life is way too short to not cover yourself in, like, gold and lapis lazuli makeup, okay? What this? It's like an eagle or a crow. She can go both ways, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Story of her life. So true. Go. Stuck in the You're stuck in the Valkyrie Queens. You're a little farther along than me, Chris. Refuse to progress to the end battle until I get... Same. I'm all about my great Valkyrie hunt.
No. What do you hear, boy?
Crying. And screams.
I'm like, weapons.
Just old spirits, I suppose.
He can sense
Leftover
them.
victims of the Mad Dwarf's reign. Still, that's rather ominous.
Yeah, we're gonna have a boss battle, aren't we? Being stuck in the Valkyrie Queen is nothing to be... Yeah, totally. We're all about supporting one another, especially with the hard battles, like... Yeah, I agree, Danger Man. I probably will struggle quite a bit, but I'm nothing if not fucking stubborn. Ah! Rude! Ah! No! Ah! Whoa! Okay. Runic. Oh no, I walked into that. Okay, let's get him. Magicians first. He is doing some fucking buffing, and that offends me deeply. Ah! Crush his fucking skull. Pop, 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 pop. Now I can actually work on this guy. No! You will not do the thing. That's rude. I somehow avoided that. I somehow avoided it. Alright.
That was a lot of Hellwalkers.
Alright.
Hey, look at this. A blood trail.
Oh, you did post it too, so I was like, now I'm in suspense, Quinn. You're getting all the poacher stuff, though. That's awesome. Yeah, I have a copy of some of, like, a very abridged small copy of some of her works. Deadly Grips of Vitality. Rare Blades Pommel. Low perk activation. Chance to grant a health boost on any successful kill. Ooh, is it good? Is it good? I do have a lot of vitality. Decreases my strength and decreases my runic. Is it worth it? I don't know. I really like the Deadly War handles. They make me happy, so... Oh. Is there more? Is there more? An empty throne. And a big fresh blood stain. I watch so one of my favorite YouTubers is named Big Cat Derek, and his wife runs the Center for Animal Research and Education, or CARE, Rescue Texas, and his whole channel, and like if you knew him on Vine or if you know him I think he does TikTok now, like and I will get to the point in a moment. He just kind of, they go around and he talks to these big cats which are in the rescue that he works at and his wife runs, and he talks to them like they're little cats, and they just are so surrounded by love. But like he also has to like feed them, and in order to feed them you have to handle a lot of like farmers donate their cows and stuff to him. So he says that one thing that throws him off of video games and movies is that things like bloodstains looking really fresh like that, he's like, nah. And like I've been through enough shit in my life to also know that blood does not look like that if it's not fresh. So food for thought.
Where's the passage behind this throne?
A secret passage.
Well, wouldn't be a proper throne room without a secret passage.
So true. Is it fresh? That's not fresh.
Maldsignir.
Chris, just to make sure that you don't mistake it for another bodily fluid. That's so true. But I mean, what are you gonna mistake that for? If it's like a darker, more like brownish color, like what are you gonna what other bodily fluid is like red?
Boy.
It does look creepy, doesn't it?
Wonder who wrote this.
Bye, Quinn. Yeah, I'll probably be out by the time you're back, because I usually go for about 2 hours. Sometimes I'll go for a little more, like 3 if I'm like really into it, but I'm gonna get to the end of this quest, I think. Yeah, thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. We have great talks. I appreciate your input. It is good. Now I forget what I was talking about before. Speaking of gay with no memory. Yeah, somebody said like they like saying lapis lazuli. It's hard to say because it seems like alliteration. It is alliteration. Yeah, I have this great palette called the Melt Cosmetics Blueprint palette. And one thing I like about Melt palettes is that they have these color combinations that you'd never think work with each other, but they do. The only problem I have with them, though, is they don't have a lot of mediums. Let me show you. Quick break. All right, wow, I have 3 of them. I have 3 Melt Cosmetic palettes. And you may see some of these if I hope to do more Halloween videos. One is called the Millennial Pinks palette, and it's like, you think it's just pinks, but they also have these really deep blues, which is fantastic. This one's a great example of one that does have a few medium colors that you can work with. And I have the Blueprint palette, which is the one I'm wearing today. And you think, oh, it's blue, right? No, half of it is like tawny browns and gold, which is freaking cool. But because my skin color happens to just be really light, I would have like loved if they had like a more medium blue or a more medium brown, a little bit lighter. But this is great for like darker skin tones, I think. But I usually add a little bit of like a medium brown for my collection because I have a lot of makeup. Don't at me. And then there's also Smoke Sessions. Well, you may like this one, the Smoke Sessions palette. Again, this is one that doesn't have a lot of medium colors, but it's a beautiful like green and gold. So like the cool greens are here, warm greens are here. I was obsessed with this one like last year. So you saw this one a lot when I played Sekiro. Smoke Sessions. But now I'm into the Blueprint. So good. And he had a big jam that he split. I mean, he looked long dead. Like, that wouldn't be so fresh.
Those must be the 3 mythical ingredients Brock was talking about.
I can say with utmost certainty that I've never laid eye on a stranger set of objects in my life.
How are Brock and Sindri supposed to build with whatever they are?
Don't count the dwarves out, lad. They're right pricks, but they're resourceful. They once made an unbreakable chain out of little more than a cat's footstep and bird spit.
That doesn't even make sense.
Well, that's the legend. If you wanted sense, you shouldn't be talking to a severed head.
Yeah, Atreus. That's a good question, Alex. So if I can play it in time, I hope so. I feel like I cover lore in series that I really am passionate about. So if I get passionate about it, I will cover it. I didn't get to do it with Sekiro or Dark Souls 3 because Dark Souls 3 was my first Dark Souls, and I was kind of figuring out Dark Souls through Dark Souls 3. And then I went backward and I played Dark Souls 1, and then I understood it more after, but then by that time it was years after it was released. And then Sekiro, like, I took 2 years playing it. As I mentioned, like, I went through bad burnout. So it took a long time. So very limited lore on that. But Bloodborne is, like, perfect. It's your first attendance. Yay! I'm glad, Dan. Prometheus Flame. Heavy Runic attack. A deadly slam attack that creates a small tear under up to 4 enemies before summoning a large pillar of flame beneath them. Yes, ma'am. That's so cool. Upgrade it. Equip it. We're gonna upgrade that again. Yes, ma'am. Oh my god, what a good one. See, I need to be level 6 before I take on the next Valkyrie. For show. Oh, Lapis Lazuli is a cool character in Steven Universe. That's another one I haven't really seen. A friend of mine loves it, but there are some things that are like, if I hear the fandom is like particularly toxic, I just won't choose to get into the thing. I'll admit that. And like with Steven Universe, I was like, oh, the things I heard. I was like, I think it's not worth it. But what I do like is I like the art style, and they have a lot of Utena references. And I love Utena, so I can say that I appreciate it. Where am I going? Where am I going now? The unbreakable chain Mimir mentioned is supposed to hold Fenrir the wolf until Ragnarok, when it will break free and attack Odin. So maybe we're going to deal with that in the sequel. It's called Gleipnir, if I remember right. That's cool, JB. Thanks for sharing. I can barely see. You're on my phone. I may, Dan, if you want, like, you can, like, DM me and I can show you a picture of, like, a really similar makeup that I did. I kind of, like, it always is, like, kind of the same. I do, like, I rim everything in the deep blue, and then I add a little bit of the jewel blue to the inner quarter, in the like bottom, and then the top is like I added like a wash of medium brown. This is how I do it, and then I add the gold over the medium brown, and then I add the deep blue on top of that, and I blend that shit together, and that's how I do it. You got burnout too? Never played the Yakuza games in a row. Yeah, I'm trying to get through Yakuza 0, but I have like no time for it, which sucks because Yakuza 0 is hilarious and I love it. And I have like a dragon. My friend gave me like a dragon for Christmas and I have not been able to play it, and it's a sin and a travesty because I do like Yakuza. But I don't think I'm going to ever, I mean, never say never, but I don't know if I'm going to play them all. But I know Yakuza 0 is something I'm working on, and I definitely want to play like a dragon because it's different. The chain is also a ribbon. I have it on my arm with Fenrir's kids on my back, chasing the sun and the moon and yin yang symbol. That's so cool. Are those your tattoos? I want like 37 tattoos, but the sad thing is I was gonna get my first one. Then the pandemic hit, and now I'm like, I'm nervous because the state that I'm in is like really, really bad right now. So I'm like, I want it. And I have an artist lined up, and this artist like had a 2-year waiting list, and he liked the design that I had. And it was a really cool design. It has a raven on it. And like, oh, I'm sad. I had to cancel it, but like, when things get better, I'm gonna get like my 37 tattoos. Thought Gleipnir was Odin's spear. That's Gungnir. This is cool lore, you guys. Oh, now I remember what I was doing. Sorry. Again, gay with no memory. Gay with no memory. We need to go back here. Yeah, so I just need to go back to the thing. The forge. Forge with Sindri in it. Gay with no memory. Terrible. A waste. There we go. We're back. Getting Tyr's arrow on the same arm as Fenrir's chain pointed towards that my hand. That's so cool! Tattoos are awesome, and I love them. Which is going to be troublesome because my dad is not into tattoos. I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to get a bunch of them. I want them, though. Like, I just think they're art. I think they're really pretty. And there's, like, a bunch that I want, like, some on my upper back. And I want, like, either this arm or the other one, but I want, like, a big tiger, like, right here, like, one of my tigers from Care. I'm either going to get, Solano, who is a one-eyed white tiger, or, Slade, which is a giant, big, beefy boy of a tiger, and he and I share birthdays, and I think he's the sweetest boy. Ah, Dark Sign, yes. I'm gonna get like a flower garden on my back, and then a cool, like, symbolic tattoo for each of my parents on my leg, and my fucking nerd ass might get the Millennium ring on my other leg. Let's see. So those are like 4, I don't know if I listed 4 or 5 of them, but like those are ones that I want for sure. Oh, Dan, you can't DM me on YouTube. Do you still have Facebook? So you can do Facebook or Twitter. I'm on Twitter as well. My Twitter is a very deeply cursed place, though, I'm warning you. Oh, there we go.
Legendary materials?
Legendary.
Incredible. Oh, this is so exciting. Meet me back at the temple and we'll get started right away.
I have to walk? You have a Grim Reaper on your arm? That's so cool. A Grim Reaper riding a dragon. That's metal as fuck. I love that.
I didn't think we'd see you out here since you and Brock got back together. Everything okay?
Oh, better than ever. You know, I really think we've both grown in our years apart.
So how come you're back here?
Just catching some fresh air. Look, I love my brother, but he still smells like a fetid dung pile.
I love Sindri so much. Yeah, JB. So, are we gonna be twinsies? I'm so excited for you. I want it on this leg, and I want it like, you know that, try to fucking lift the leg as like an example. So stupid. I don't need to do that. But I want the moment where like Bakura gets defeated by Yami Malik and like it starts falling down. And it looks so cool. And I want like little paint marks outside of it. And like, that's what I want. That's the Millennium Ring tattoo that I would like. Is this where I need to be? No, this is my map marker. This is my map marker. I don't need it anymore. You're scared of needles? I get that. I am not scared of needles. It's fine. Except for, I thought I could do blood donation. Because I'm like, when they need to take blood and shit, I'm like, just do it. But I donated, and it was very difficult, because it was like, they put, like, it was like a giant PVC pipe, and I was like, oh, this is more difficult than I would think. But normally I'm not afraid of needles. Yeah, JP! We're gonna be twinsies. I hope to get it one day. It's gonna take me years. Like, I've had the Rose Garden idea for like 10 years, so that's the timeline we're looking at here. But like the leg one I've had for like maybe 3 years. I'm like, I want it so much, and like I wanted that to be my first tattoo. Where do I need to be?
You found the
okay,
materials?
I did.
Incredible.
Yes.
Whoa, this is so exciting.
Yes,
Meet
it
me
is.
back at the temple and we'll get started right away.
We need to go to the temple. All right. Fucking temples. Oh yeah, that's the thing. It was a wider gauge, let me tell you. And I was not prepared for that. I was like, well, I'm gonna be fine, you know? Like, when people like want to get blood from me at the doctor, I'm like, sure, take more. And it's so funny because like, when, again, personal shit, but like when they take it, they're like, it's so funny because like I bleed really easy, so they're like, oh god, we have a bleeder, and then I just laugh. And they're like, what the fuck, you're so messed up. I'm like, yes, I am, sorry, but it's funny. I'm like, oh no, we got a bleeder. Alright, we're back in the temple. Oh, I missed a comment. I'm just gonna read it. Oh, did I get a super chat? Call Obsidian, hello! Oh my god, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so glad I checked. Oh my goodness. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Oh my god, that's so cool. I may miss super chats because I'm not always looking on my laptop, but your mom paid for your first tattoo for your 16th birthday because she'd rather I could hide something rather than get facial piercings. Never got the facial piercings, but kept adding to the tats. She got over my gouged ears, though. I mean, like, your piercings are fine. The gauge of the needle for blood donation is much wider than the blood test needle. Cole, I know that now. Nope. Ghost starts shaking. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry if this conversation is difficult. There's something about Mary. We got a bleeder. That's like legit. That happened to me a few times, and I always laugh when it does. Like, probably not the expected reaction from them, but I'm like, you don't understand. Like, you're bleeding out and you're laughing. Like, yes! Is this the temple, or do I need to go all the way back? Just follow the bloodstains. Sindri will be there, it's fine. Is this where I need to be? I'm confused. I need to check the map. Or is the temple the one on the bridge? Yeah, I think I got the wrong temple. A song is there. All hemophiliacs and needed transfusions. Like, I'm sad that I had kind of not the best experience with blood donation, though, because, like, it saved lives. And I really wanted to do it once a year, but my sister had a similar experience. Like, one, it was really a lot. Oh my god. One, it's a lot, like, thicker than expected. Oh my god, there! Kill them! Oh, there are 3 of them! Oh my god. Can I lure them away? Ah! Sorry, I'm gonna scream a lot. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, they're level 7. Well, you gonna come over here? You gonna...
A tough fight.
Oh no. Oh god, no, Shadow Bullet, that's rough. I'm sorry that happened to you. Ah! I'm dead. No, I'm not gonna continue this. Nope, I can't. Not yet, maybe eventually. Yeah, I almost passed out as well. In the middle, I like started getting really like sick to my stomach, and I was like, oh, and I was like losing consciousness. And it was not a good look. My sister did it too, and she had the same experience. And when my mom did it in the 70s, she did pass out, but that's because my mom was like 90 pounds. My mom was tiny. Like, I am a larger person, but she was little. She was, well, she's like 5'4", like here. But like, she's very petite. And so blood donation on her was not the thing. I think I'm in the wrong place. Yeah, for sure, like, I'm excited to fight the Valkyries, but I know I need to be stronger for them. I think that this is not the right place to be in. The Realm Tear encounter. The shop, where do I need to be? I think I just need to be here. I think this might need the... It's the Mystic Gateway. He said head back to the temple. I'm confused. Boat dock. Am I finished with this area? I'm very, very confused. Oh, good. Well, JB, I'm glad that you had a good experience. But, like, I don't know. With the women in my family, we, like, did not have a great experience. My sister, like, almost passed out. I almost passed out. My mom passed out. Is it not Tyr's temple? Maybe it is, Chris. I got as far as the Realm Tear. I got here. Not right now, Alexander. I'm not ready yet. Sindri told me to meet him at the temple. So, you know what? Maybe it is a Temple of Tyr. Let's see. Where is Tyr's temple? Was that up here? I am confused. Wait, here? Hellwalker crew. I was not ready for that at the time. I think I was still at level 5 as well, so I am very confused here as to what I need to do and where I need to be. So I got the ingredients that I need for this mission. Tyr's temple, the main hub. So yeah, maybe they're trying to tell me to go there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, Tyr's temple is the hub area. Thank you. I do not know the terms here, even though I've played this quite a bit. I'm just like, where is that? So. Ah, you're putting together a cat tree, Chris. That's awesome. I hope they like it. Hope they climb all over it. I am an average cat enjoyer, which means that I'm obsessed and I love them. I'm sad there are no more stories when I travel. Don't mind if I keep having to pop my shoulder. I know it's odd. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out what that is, what I need to do there. Doop doop doo doo. This is a long way of traveling. Oh, there it is. I was like, huh. Gee, I've been running a while. Okay. Let's go! I had water left somehow. Alright.
You
Please.
boys look right beaming. Well, the squirt does. Can't see squat behind that frizzle fuzz you call a beard.
You have Frizzle Fuzz, but it's, you know, not as much as Kratos. I like his Frizzle Fuzz. It looks very dashing.
They found the materials. But they're so weird. How do you build a piece of armor out of something so...
None yet.
None ya?
None of your business.
Fucking business.
Yes!
Trade secret. We got our ways.
Oh.
Like it's not just none your business, none your fucking business. Heavy runic attack. A slam attack that sends a fiery wave. All these runic attacks, my goodness. Ooh, what's this? That's fun. Ooh, do I want that? Do I? I don't know if I want it, but I'm gonna upgrade it. Alright. Prometheus flame though. Look at it, look at it, look at it. And you that's so cool. That's just so cool. Okay, what do I need to do now? Things. How am I still at level 5? I'm offended. Burr.
Let's do it. Hey, nobody's twisting your arm.
Okay, so Dwarven favor is now
All
complete.
right, what'd you break?
I'm still at like the same level of leveling. And I can't do more Valkyrie quests until I hit level 6. And then I can try again. Just armor. Woo! Brock's Royal Dwarven Breast. Why does it suck balls? Ultimate Sacrifice. What did I sacrifice to get that? Oh no. Increases the rate at which rage is gained by 10%. Okay, that's good. Okay. Moderate perk activation chance to grant a protective barrier, preventing damage from enemy attacks when using a runic attack. That is amazing. Oh, is this worth it though? The stats suck. Oh man. You leveled up quickly in that stupid death fog. Guys, is this worth it? The Royal Dwarven Breastplate? Griffiths joined the chat. He looks a little like Griffith with that armor, except the hair, obviously. I'd go Brock's. Yeah. Sucks out my vitality. I like the armor that I have. It's really good. Screams of the Innocent. Sorry. Okay. Increases the rate at which rage is gained. Oh my god, Screams of the Innocent. I'm gonna, my vitality. Waste armor. Scream. What is this one? The Dragon's Fury. I like that. Waste guarded the Dvegre. I don't know how to pronounce that. Crafted by Brock. Rare metals favor luck and strength. Yes, I do know the Berserk reference at least. It's in the enhancement socket. You can fill it with enchantments. Okay. Brock has great defense and strength. So I would just need to enhance it a bit. Oh! Look at the colors. Like, look at the colors, though. He's gonna look so trim. Like, Brock's is, like, it's great in terms of function, but the style... I like that teal color. Choose all 3 for Brock and fill those sockets. Okay, you know what? Fine. I know that... I think for you, Brock is better for your place. Thank you, Dangerman. That's a really... You know what? Okay, fine. I will do it. Reluctantly. Okay. Equip. Enchantment sockets. Alright, I'll do it. Yeah, talk to me into it.
Looks good.
Sure, it does. Gauntlets of the Dvegre. Oh my god, I'm probably slaughtering that pronunciation. Crafted by Brock. Rare metals favor luck and strength. The one thing like I can't do is Scandinavian pronunciations. I'm trash at that. Oh, Brock. Oh no, I have to cover up his chest.
That ought to keep them from hacking bits off you.
I think it will, though, but he has to cover his chest. Unfair. Get the Infinity Missiles Time Stopper Gauntlets. Ooh, where is that, Dan? Always fill the sockets. Wait, that's still at 5. Did I level?
Now, what else do I want to tell you?
I'm confused. Oh, maybe it's the strength of your stuff? I'm so confused. Because my leveling is, like, worse than it was before. I'm angry. Alright, high perk Runic. Granted blessing Runic on any successful parry. Okay. High perk activation chance to grant the health burst on any successful Runic kill. Permafrost or increases the rate of permafrost or immolation gained by 7%, stacks up to 21. The Shattered Gauntlet of Ages! Does she have the enchantments for the Infinity Gauntlet? Infinity Gauntlet, is that... Let me see. Hyper... strength. Runic. Yeah. Do I have to take them out of the old armor? I'm confused, because usually I just kind of, like, transfer. But that's probably the wrong way. Talisman of the Realms. What was I wearing? Oh, compare swap enchantments. R3. Oh, no. Yeah, my level completely depends on the level of what I'm wearing. I'm gonna scream. Yeah, because I'm like, Infinity Gauntlet, I'm like, that's from the Avengers. Oh, no. Swap enchantments, yes. Oh, okay, this is how you do it. I figured it out, guys. Okay. Oh, there are way more sockets here. Okay, now I understand why we were talking about these. Okay. What is that one? So, defensive armor, vitality, shard of... Yeah, I think shard of the elements protects you from, like, all elements. Okay. Let's see what we got. Fire sigil of protection. Do I want to... Sigil of the axe. Yeah, I never knew you could transfer. Don't mind me. This is what I had before, right? No, maybe it wasn't. 4 hide belts. Signal of cunning. Oh no, I already did that. Did I? I'm so confused. Alright, I have more sockets. So, increases frost or resistance to attacks by 50%. That's actually great. Oh! The experience boost on that. Dinner at work. Chili's or TGIF? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm gonna just randomly say Chili's, because I haven't been to a Chili's in a long time. Duelist Rune. High perk activation, chance to grant the blessing of Runic after successful parries. Increases rate of permafrost or immolation by 7%, which is, yeah, why not? And then, oh, okay, I just took one away. All right, and it increases my vitality. Okay, now I'm getting it. Thank you guys for helping me understand this. Ah, no. All right, so we'll go to the things, go to the socket thingies. Ooh, what is the Eye of Truth? Blessing of Runic, okay. Short boost to Runic strength or defense on any successful hit. Ooh. You know what? Yeah. And then what is the symbol of survival? Okay, more defense and more vitality. Oh. So we got 8 and 3, 7 and 3, 7 and 4. Ooh, okay. Symbol of survival. I'd say symbol of survival for sure. I am almost at level 6. I'm almost at level 6. I'm almost at level 6. 6. Okay. Oh. This is the one I was wearing before. I think I'm going to just swap these guys. Level 6. Yes. Okay. Now we're in business. Oh, now I can fight Valkyries. At the cost, though, of covering his chest. Like, he works so hard to look like that. And we're covering it. That's unfair. Chili's does a better cheesecake, which is the best cake in existence. I love cheesecake. Cheesecake is delicious. I've been having a little too much. I had a little cheesecake yesterday, and today, what did I have for sweets? What did I have for sweets today? I don't know if I had sweets today, which is surprising. Yeah, you can upgrade the armor with money. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Now you're talking.
Upgrade, you're right. I don't have the hack silver, so I'm gonna have to do some more missions before I do that. But I'm at level 6 now. I can fight more Valkyries. Very exciting. Like how the resources were like screams of pain. I'm like, that's amazing. That's cool. Ooh, I have the hack silver. I have the world serpent scale. But that sucks. So no. Yeah. And I need more money.
More crap you found.
I will, Brock. Alright, so I think with that, I'm pretty much done for the day. I feel very accomplished. We did this cool-ass mission. Upgraded Kratos. He's at level 6. Maybe we continue Valkyrie hunting next week, or maybe do either that or main quest. Figure it out. I'll see what I feel like next week. Or maybe a little bit of both. Don't waste on the mediocre pommels. Agreed. With that, I'm gonna head out, but I hope that you guys have a great week ahead. Have a great Sunday for all those Americans, and a great Monday for my international folks. Bye!